Okay, welcome back to Stories Untold. Last time we were in a creepy house playing a creepy game about a creepy house, and then the two kind of converged, and it was creepy. We're moving on though to episode 2, the lab conduct. I guess we're gonna get the intro every time.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity. Mr. Asian, instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure. Once you've calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours. When you're ready, let's bring this back.
Okay, we're getting into some SCP stuff here. We're going to turn on subtitles, though, because sometimes I talk over, I just can't quite understand the crackly audio that they have, so I like to make sure that I know everything they're saying. Okay. Experiment 01, Internal Analysis. Subject J1986-MEM is enclosed in solid outer layers. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. Okay, manual, electromagnetic spectrum, X-ray. Monitor set to X-ray, charge CC86 X-ray device. Okay. I see. Press the keys bracketed in the top menu to move between pages. Press tab to roll over to the test chamber. Okay. We need the camera on. We need the monitor set to X-ray. CC86 X-ray device charged. Let me press tab to go over here. Okay, so the camera. And the monitor. Set to X-ray. This. Charging. The camera on.
Okay, good work. The X-ray is coming through now. There's no visible damage to the surrounding organic material. No signs of activity either. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
Okay. Experiment 02, surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using a low-powered red laser to begin with. Okay. So we need the LZR2 light generator set to the right wavelength, and the monitor set to RGB. And the frequency for red is 6 50 nanometers? I don't know. Alright, so this needs to be set to RGB. And the laser set to 650. Sync. Okay, so it's a heart?
No reaction from first stage. Let's try high frequency.
Alright. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Use the green laser. Okay, we're bumping it up to 510. We're bumping it down, I guess. Sync. Blast it. Nothing.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again.
Alright. Blue laser now. 455. Oh.
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. There's no activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged. Let's push further.
Of course. Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Begin with generating a 250 Hz sine wave with amplifier gain set to 1. Okay. Acoustic resonance. Signal generator set to the frequency and waveform, and the amplifier set to the gain. Okay. So, see the sine. 250 Hertz sine wave. Okay. Let's turn that off. Hmm. 250. Okay. And then the gain set to... Can't even see it. Oh, I probably have to turn it on. There you go. There.
It's not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
So this now, I mean, this is wildly different than the first one. I thought they were all going to be like text adventure like stuff like that, but no, I guess they're all going to be quite different. That's cool. All right, 500 Hertz sine wave, amplifier gain of 5. Crank that bad boy up. Ho 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 ho. $500. 5. Doesn't seem to like that.
Seeing some fluctuations in activity. Should we increase? Is there a risk of damage? What about velocity? Okay, we're going to push further. Time. Switch around.
Alright, great. Square wave, maintaining current frequency and gain. Alright, it's easy. Oh, shit.
Seeing good activity on this side. Seeing definite spikes in movement. I know this might seem uncomfortable or dangerous, but you need to trust us and keep going.
Maintain the gain and the square waveform. Bring the waveform frequency up to 1 kilohertz. You out of your goddamn minds? Alright. Oh, shit.
Full activity registering. We did it. Can you hear us? You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. Now we need you to stay calm and try to relax as we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Okay. Protective casing is off. Proceed to drill the surface. Oh, boy. Switch drill on. Ensure all other equipment except the camera and TV are switched off. When ready, trigger sync master as normal to begin drill insertion. Alright. Let's flip that off. Flip that off. We got the camera on. We got that. So, drill on. Nope.
How do you feel?
How do I feel?
Don't be scared. We have the situation under control. Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
Make contact with the artifact. Open the test chamber. I assume I have safety goggles and gloves on. Yeah, okay.
Stay calm. You're doing fine. Don't be afraid. I'm sorry to have to do this, but we have to know. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. It's time to remember.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't try to speak. Stay calm. You're a proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you its memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand, that you can play out.
Okay. New data connection ready. Not quite sure what that means. If I hover over it, it brightens up. I can press keyboard buttons. Oh, I have to hold down the mouse button. Of course. You wake up in the cryopod. Struggling against gravity, you force yourself up. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills into your craft.
Remarkable.
You're in grave danger.
Use the computer. Work your way through.
You have to get out of here. Okay. Stand up. Memory action unavailable. Look around. The craft is broken beyond repair. There is wreckage all around. An airlock door is locked tight, and the computer terminal adjacent blinks. Use computer. You tap at the screen, and the airlock door splutters to life. Airlock door splutters to life, slowly opening with a horrendous noise. The ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of the reserves. Go through door.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here. Less hazy. Lean in. See what else it hides.
Okay. Eesh. So I'm just a fucking D-class is basically what's happening here. You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. You look around to see you are surrounded by mangled metal. Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage.
It's describing the moment we found the ship. Mr. Asian, please continue.
Mr. Asian. A crash site. Smoke billows from the downed ship. Exterior lights flicking on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upwards, you see unfamiliar star patterns. Look at wreckage. Some of this metal will have to be moved in order to free yourself. Move metal. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights that surround you now attack your senses. No. A circle of artificial lights surround you, set up to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Look at silhouette. The silhouette is bipedal and bulky. Some sort of mask covers its face. It beckons you to approach. Walk to figure. Walk to silhouette. Walk forward. No. Approach. No. Approach silhouette.
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well. For what it's worth, very few of our test subjects ever make it this far. You should be proud of yourself.
Oh, great. We awake. The room is silent only for the quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. We are in a bed, in a small and artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned to the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room and into our chest. They have tortured us.
We didn't put this entity in quarantine. It expired at the crash. Whose memories are these?
Right, mine. Look at writing. Stuck together are a series of flat sheets with symbols across them, some sort of writing. The screen didn't give anything away, flashing symbols and what could be numbers in rhythm. A series of wires leave the machine and run across to our chest, attached in different places. We aren't sure if the black fluid is going in or coming out. Collective discomfort. Full wires.
What just happened? What's that alarm?
This action sets off an alarm.
Connection in quarantine lab 15. We'll find out what's going on.
Echoing loudly down the adjacent corridor. Together we all scream in pain. Okay. Yeah. Open door.
Doctor, specimen 20 has left lab 15. It's on the move.
My God. That vision. It's not a memory, it's happening right now. Mr. Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
No, this is all for science. Okay. Like I'm watching The Ring or something. Through the door, we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works, but this host does. The door closes behind us and a lock clamps shut. We are alone / together. Pick up device. Take device. Use device.
What is that? We haven't seen that before. What is it doing?
It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our systems. It's sending something across the network. It's broadcasting.
Mr. Asian, please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We had to know more. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. You don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
Oh, should I just match the symbols here? No, I can't match the symbols. These symbols don't exist. I don't know. You have anything else to show me here? Oh. I mean, it's kind of vague a little bit. One of them is the infinity symbol. And then another is, I think this one. And then another one is maybe this one. Possibly. And then the last one. No, that can't be right, can it? Oh, wait, I didn't. There we go. Wow.
They're all free. They're converging. It's over. Mr. Asian, please don't do this. We mean you. We mean them no harm. Please, don't do something you'll regret. Wait. One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you.
Okay. So it was like an SCP sort of organization for the government, sort of. And they had recovered an alien. The alien died at the crash site, I guess. There was multiple aliens, I'm not sure. And then they got out of them these orbs that hold memories. and then we were tinkering with that, and then we managed to link them all up, and they all broke free and converged. I'm not quite sure what the orbs could do that was such a threat to everyone, but yeah, it seems like we very purposefully assisted in that sort of containment breach. Um, according to the Wikipedia page, the doctor states the player is now a proxy with a connection to the entity's inner core. The sphere communicates its memories through another text adventure game to help Alexander discover what happened to it. Alexander being the doctor. Um, yeah, so again, I mean, we're left with not a whole lot of explanation. I mean, it seemed like our character there, Mr. Aishin, was tortured or something. Like he was the one that was in the lab with wires going into his chest and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, still not a whole lot to go off of, but we're only halfway through. So that one was pretty cool. I liked all the lab equipment and stuff. That could have been even more involved, I think. And then there was a little bit more of the text adventure. But yeah, I mean, obviously, this experience is more on the experience end of things, less on the game end of things. But that's okay. That's what I'm here for. I wanted just like a horror experience. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It reminds me, the whole thing kind of reminds me of that SCP I covered recently that was like a point and click adventure thing. Like this whole thing could have been just styled as an SCP project, you know. The thing is, like, we're never really going to see anything of this caliber, I think. Probably not as like an actual SCP article. This is something that people put out there for money. You know, they want to get paid for the time and effort and all that, which is fine. I'm just saying, I think you could have done this as an SCP thing, but it wouldn't be like SCP 6742 or, you know, whatever that is, you know. I'm just saying it wouldn't be on the site as an article or anything. It just might be a game title SCP, you know, Stories Untold or whatever. But to be fair, like, I don't need it to be SCP. It's SCP-esque. You know, that certainly was SCP-esque. So that's all pretty cool. I'm looking forward to 3 and 4, but again, we're going to break this up into 4 parts. So my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Stories Untold. And I'll see you fine folks in the next part.